Okay, wow, take five. Okay, so this is the information for number 9 that they give you. They tell you there's some point P that is 10 units away from the origin. Okay, uh, and you're trying to figure out the coordinates. Now, we know the distance formula, and we can use it here. So we know, for example, that the distance between P and the origin is 10. And if we say that this is x1 and this is y1, and then that the origin is 0, 0, we can plug in the rest of the information into the distance formula, and you simply get x squared plus y squared. This is x minus 0 all squared, and then y minus 0 all squared. Well, let's actually get rid of this and just square everything. So if I square everything, I get that. So 10 squared is 100, and I square the right side, I get that. X squared plus y squared. But I want to get rid of my y somehow, and that's where this equation here comes in. I'm going to rewrite this so it says y equals 26 minus 3x. And that's what I'm going to write right here. 26 minus 3x. And always write it in brackets so you don't forget to square everything properly, and work from there. Okay. If I use FOIL to work that out, I get 676 minus 156x plus 9x squared. Okay. And now I'm going to move everything over to one side, to the right side, where the x squared is positive, or a positive. So that gives me 0 equals 10x squared minus 156x, and then plus 670. Oh, sorry, I subtracted 100 from both sides, so that should make it 576. There you go. Right, because this 100, subtracted it from there, gives me 576. All of these can be divided by 2, so this is going to be 5. This is going to be 78. This is going to be 288. Like that. So divide everything by 2. And now I can factor it. But that looks kind of scary to factor. So rather than trying to factor it, I'm just going to use the quadratic equation. And that's negative b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. All right? This is a, this is b, and this is c. And if you plug all that in there into the equation, if you don't get it, trust me, you made a mistake. But you get 78, because you go negative of negative 78, plus or minus 18 over 10. Okay? Go ahead and plug the numbers in. You'll see I'm right. Now, I'm just going to get two different answers. And that makes sense if we understand that there's this point here, P, could be here or it could be here. Okay? Either way, they're both 10 units away from the origin. So it's kind of like you sort of imagine a circle, and those 2 points are the ones that that touch the circle, that touch that line there. Okay? So I have two different points, two different sets of coordinates. Okay? If I work this out a bit further, oh, look at that. I have my answer written from the previous take right there. It equals 96 over 10, which is the same as saying 48, whoops, 48 over 5. Or it's 60 over 10 if I subtract instead. Okay? Those are my values for x. Okay? So if x equals 48 over 5, or if x equals 6, I'll have different values for y. Now, how do I find the value for y? Well, I go right here. Y is equal to 26 minus 3x. And so you could just plug in those numbers in there to that equation and get your values for y. And you get negative, well, it's negative 2.8. So let's say negative 28 over 10, negative 14 over 5. And then y equals 8 here. And there you go. Those are your two answers, and you're good to go. See you tomorrow.